2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And here's Grant from the arc. That one is off. And Washington the other way now. Here's Avdia. 9 points in his last outing. Step back and fire. Rebounded by Johnson.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
For Washington, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Right side, Porzingis. Back to Neto. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, then sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Bryant comes in for Kuzma. Kispert's checked in for Avdia. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Bradley Beal.
At the line.
So he gets them both. Here's Neto. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 2.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
Now Payne. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Grant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Grant's got 15.
Oh, fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Bryant outside. Back to Neto. He takes it in. Up again. It's good on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Grant outside. Over Kispert. Grant's shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Neto attacking, and the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first.
Checking in for the Wizards.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ball passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
On the court for Washington, Kyle Kuzma out there with Avdia. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Beal in at the 1. Here's the floater. Avdia, good. Avdia's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He picked up 38 points and a season-high number of rebounds. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Kuzma with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And it's off from 3-point range. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Grant. Shoots over Beal. Grant's shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Bryant, left side. And here's Beal. Here's Avdia. He has 6. Can't hit that one. And here's Grant from the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Beal against Paul. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. And another miss by Washington.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Paul's got space. And the Suns getting another bucket right there. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Washington calls timeout. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
All those lead changes just sapped their energy. When they needed to shift into that extra gear down the stretch, they just didn't have it.
Washington trailing. Here's Caldwell Pope, averaging around 6 a game. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Graham. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Beal. They need this. That shot is off. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Beal finds Bryant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Bryant against Johnson. Got a piece of it. Grant with a steal. Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Outside for Grant. Here's the 3. Knocked loose. Well, the Wizards shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Johnson.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Back to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, man. Get up and show them what you got.
Phoenix on D. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth.
Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And Washington with possession. It's a 5-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home.
A difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive. Inside.
Grant's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Beal outside. Down low. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And the basket by Beal.
We know this. Bradley Beal is an elite scorer who will take advantage of every opportunity.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Beal against Paul. Pass to Grant. To the inside. Here's Avdia. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Suns leading. Here's Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Charic comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Booker. And Holiday subbed in for Chris Paul. Gafford, he's checked in for Washington. Neto comes in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Beal. And a nice finish on the layup. Beal's got 11 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. 1:14 left to play in the second quarter. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game. Haynes checked in for the Suns. First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Grant in at the 3. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Washington trailing. Pass to Neto. Back to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Well, make no mistake, Bradley Beal is a big-time athlete. Boy, how about his ability to get off the feet and finish that with authority?
Outside Paul. Grant with it from outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Avdia attacking. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Avdia's got 8 points. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Paul. Grant, left side. It's stolen by Kuzma. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. And all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons, something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Paul passes to Graham. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Beal outside. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 32 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Grant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
At the line for Phoenix.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Beal. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Beal's got 35 in the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Paul. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Beal against Booker. Up top, Beal. Give him 35. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And Grant gets it to go.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Pass to Beal. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Count it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. And here's Grant from the arc. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Grant's got 11 points here in the second half.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Neto. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Inside. Pass to Avdia. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. Grant outside. Back to Paul. Grant outside. Down low. Now Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's the second effort. And there's a nice layup by Grant. Grant's got 35 in the game.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Beal. And Ayton pulls it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to Grant. Pass to Johnson. Grant outside. Back to Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
The fantastic passing we saw from them.
Wizard substitution.
One minute left in the third. Bryant finds Kuzma. Back to Bryant. Pass to Beal. To the inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Grant, left side. Stolen by Bryant. Beal against Holiday. Bryant outside.
Phoenix foul. That's his second personal foul. 15 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, just because you're a second-round pick does not mean that you cannot carve out a legitimate NBA career. Give credit to Thomas Bryant. Incredible attitude, great work habits, and this guy continues to grind.
And there's Šarić on the assist from Holiday. Šarić has got 5 points now in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Beal. And it's good for two.
Well, the athleticism and size of Bradley Beal makes that an easy shot, believe it or not. He's got great vertical.
Holiday with the ball. Here's Grant. Not this time.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You've got to be able to hit the easy ones.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for the Wizards, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. And so in the game for Washington. Kispert is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Beal. Ooh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Outside Holiday. Pass to Grant. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. This one for 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
It's Bridges on the wing. To the right side. Pass to McGee. Holiday from long range. With 1 on the clock. A nice shot by McGee.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Beal against Holiday. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Beal outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got 39.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal, undaunted by the D.
Holiday against Beal. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Stolen by Bryant. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Kispert. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Shots good by Šarić. And the Suns lead by 2.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's McGee. Tries again. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing. But with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Bryant. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Down low. Here's Grant. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 6-point Suns lead.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Kispert. Holiday against Beal. Tries it from 16. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Grant. Banked it in off the glass. Grant's got 39.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And the Wizards call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Make the noise!
For the Suns, Ball comes in for Holiday. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Bridges, right side, to the paint. Here's Grant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Washington trailing. Here's Beal. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Grant. Fires from deep. Suns keep it alive. McGee. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Here's Neto. He's guarded by Bridges. Beal to pass to Kuzma. Driving to the basket. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Grant. It's deflected. Here's Avdia. Here's Beal. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
And I think this is what the team wants to see more of from Bradley Beal. Keep pushing the action. Get yourself some easy points from the foul line.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bridges.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pure from three-point range. Grant's got 42 in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Neto. Here's Avdia. Kuzma outside. Here's Bryant. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make and 9 tries so far.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Beal against Booker. And here's Grant from behind the arc. Neto grabs the miss. Neto's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
What I love about Denny Avdia is that there has never been a question about his confidence from day one. Came into the NBA with swagger. He knows he had a place in this league.
Well, when it comes to Avdia's mindset after he was drafted, that kind of attitude is crucial for a young player, right?
It is, because someone who's not come up through the collegiate system, he's not a known factor entering the league. Avdia didn't have an outsider's mentality, though. He was on a mission to prove he belonged, and boy, it didn't take long.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Grant outside. Pass to Booker. Back to Grant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Here's Beal with the drive, and then Beal with the dunk.
Well, this guy has become better and better at recognizing when to take it strong inside. Bradley Beal's athleticism makes him a tough cover.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Neto. Afdia from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Ayton with it, defended by Porzingis. They get it again. Outside for Grant. Johnson with it. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk, but with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Paul with the bucket.
He plays with such an aggressive attitude. Even a sliver of daylight gets him to the rim.
Beal outside. And he converts the layup. Beal's got 45 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Booker against Beal. And here's Grant from the arc. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
And that one's good.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
Paul passes to Grant. To the inside. Ayton finds Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
He misses the free throw. Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. He hits the 2nd from the line.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the 2-possession lead was key.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
To Washington.
Take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Here's Neto. He's guarded by Paul. Beal outside. Pass to Bryant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Paul. Now Grant. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Ayton. And Bryant pulls it down. Washington trailing. Here's Avdia. Bryant left side. Back to Avdia. Here's Neto. And another miss by Washington.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, face-up ability, and that's critical.
It's Beal on the wing. Booker defending. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Booker. Ball passes to Grant. From 13. Unable to get that one.
Well, it's a make-or-miss lead. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Back to Avdia. To the middle. Here's Neto. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he's unable to get the second one.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
To the paint. Count it!
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged, he's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Beal against Booker. The 15-footer. Here's Bryant. Count it!
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 5. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer, Beal. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
At the line for 2.
And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Beal against Booker. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gill. And another miss by Washington. Here's Grant. Can't get it to fall. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
I was noticing it looks like you've sped up your release a bit on your three-point shot. Is that something you've been working on?
Like I'm rushing my shot?
No, just looks like it's coming out quicker. Mechanics are still sound from what I can tell.
Well, that's nice, I guess, but I haven't been working on that, no. My three-point shot is good, so I don't want to mess with it. You start tinkering too much and you lose what made you who you are in the first place.
I sip a hot tea, watching RG flip on Meathead. I left the page, ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat red, ghetto edge, street bread. All crooked, eat, weak and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Sun, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Stay alive, playing job, beaming on the telemetry, old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rhymer, third time a slurred word primer, dime my mama and make sure it stay tight. It's only right on the daylight and the nightlife. They bite trife from the bug, the happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list? Yeah, struck a nugget duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because Zerp is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy.
A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Phoenix Suns have become a powerhouse in the Western Conference.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Bridges, and it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Phoenix, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward.
First team foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Good on both. And here's Sharp. Rozier looking around for 3. Drops in the tray.
You've got to defend this. I mean, Rozier is more than willing to take the 3 ball if you give it to him.
Paul against Ball. Grant, right side. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Paul against Ball. Bridges up top. Shot clock at 6. It's good from long range.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Paul kicks to Grant. To the inside. And that one's good, Ayton.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Rozier. Hayward against Grant. To the paint. Shoots it. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Hayward.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit.
but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Feeds it to Grant. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 6 points for Mr. Clutch.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
A shot by Hayward, wide open, and it's the Hornets another 3.
3-point field
Lights
goal.
out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Grant outside. Got a piece of it. Johnson, the pass to Grant. Over Hayward. The Hornets pull it in. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Paul passes to Grant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Grant's got 8 points.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
The pass to Bridges. Now Rozier. And here is Harrell. He's covered by Ayton. Harrell, the pass to Rozier. That one goes. Count it. Rozier's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. Matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
Johnson against Bridges. Johnson dishes to Grant. Back to Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Paul. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Ball, the bounce pass. Hayward finds Bridges. Here's Harrell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, this is how Harrell stays efficient in boosting the scoring average. Extremely active on the offensive glass.
Booker outside. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And here is Rozier. He has 5. Takes it inside. The rebound by Johnson.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Rozier against Johnson. And the basket by Rozier.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Paul looking over the floor. He kicks to Ayton. Ball against Grant. Launches it. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets leading by 3. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 7. Phoenix grabs the miss, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Hayward outside. Here's Harrell. And that one drops for him. Harrell's got his second basket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Passes to Grant. Lets it fly. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 12 points for Mr. Clutch.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Ball. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball against Ball. Kicks it to Hayward. Oh, Ball in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hayward, really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
Oscar Grant. That one is good again. He sits right for the floor with the basket.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. It's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Johnson. And it's Bridges in for Devin Booker. Thomas passes to Plumlee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on JaVale McGee. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Grant the pass to McGee. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's a 4-point Suns lead. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. And Plumlee kicks to Thomas. Right at the free throw line. Misses off the right iron. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Back to Saric. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Thomas dishes to Oubre. And there's the drive. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Inside, here's Grant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hornets trail by 6. Here is Thomas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oubre against Saric. Oubre passes to Martin. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a
He's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Hornets, Montrezl Harrell. 1 shot.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found the angles to finish.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Then there's Grant. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
And they keep hammering hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Greg, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Wizards was tremendous. He tallied 50 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
That free throw, no good. And Phoenix making a change here. Paul's checked in, and no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Charlotte leading by 3. To the middle, here's Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
On the wing, Rozier. Back to Bridges. And the shot goes down.
Miles Bridges.
Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for Charlotte.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Grant, that's good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Over in the corner, Rozier. Back to Ball. To the inside, Hayward lays it in without an inch of room around him. Hayward's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
All against Ball. Ball passes to Grant. Down low. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Ayton.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Pass to Rozier. Now here's Harrell, defended by Paul. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
To the paint, here's Ayton. Again, Phoenix.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Johnson with the block. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Here's Bridges. Out to Hayward from past the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
Here's Grant. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
So it's the Hornets now. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Kept alive. Harrell down low. Johnson on him. Harrell, that's good.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Rozier with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And he gets it to go.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Ayton against Rozier. Now the pass to Harrell. No good that time. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 6. Grant. Good. Nice assist from Booker. 23 points for Mr. Clutch.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now Rozier. He's got 7. Passes it the ball. Here's Harrell. On the wing, Rozier. Pocket 4. Ball kicks to Rozier. Over Booker. And that one goes long.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
To the inside. Here's Grant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Grant finds Booker. Grant against Bridges. And stolen by Hayward. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Ayton. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ayton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Charlotte calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And the Suns here with a different look. Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Charlotte. Up in the forward spot, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And Harrell's in at the 5 spot. Charlotte shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. 1, you got to pass it well, and 2, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Booker against Rozier. Pass the ball. Puts it up from 12. Here's Harrell. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, Harrell is totally zeroed in tonight, working hard and coming up with a lot of shots.
No good from Grant.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Grant gets a wide open look, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Inside, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Now the feed to Grant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 29 points for Mr. Clutch.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
And here is Rozier. 9 points in the game so far. And no good that time. Some solid defense from 8. Grant the pass to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Bridges passes to Hayward. Unloads. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And typically, a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Pass the ball. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bucket is good.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Feeds it to Grant. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 33 points for Mr. Clutch.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Rozier against Ayton. Rozier into the lane. Harrell, that's good.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ball against ball. The pass to Grant. Paul outside. Back to Grant. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Booker against Rozier. To the middle. Here's Harrell. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, Harrell may only be 6'7", but he absolutely owns the paint because this guy knows where his strength is, and he plays to it, getting busy down low.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Hornets trail by 5. Here's Rozier. Up again. Harrell on the foul. Harrell's got 11 in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Paul with the ball. Bridges covering. Grant the pass to Johnson. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Oh, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. And that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Good work there as it goes. And now a 7-point Phoenix lead.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Johnson. Plumlee is checked in for the Hornets. Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. Oubre outside. Lobs it up for Rozier. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Ayton. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Rozier against Booker. Rozier kicks to Oubre. Shoots from the baseline. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He dishes it to Grant. To the inside, McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Pass the ball. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the third over.
Checking in for the began his rookie season coming off the bench. But eventually, they had to find a way to start.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clock at 6. For 3, Hayward score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Hayward very reliable from deep now. You can't let him get his feet set and get comfortable from that distance.
Left side, Grant. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Grant's got 38 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ball with it, now guarded by Ayton. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Grant. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Hornets trail by 20. Now, here's Rozier. The pass to Bridges. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. This is it for Grant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
Boy, Hayward looking really confident right now. When he gets going, he's tough to slow down.
Ball against Paul. Grant surveying the D. On the wing, Booker. Rozier defending. Grant, that's good.
He's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here's Ball. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Johnson left side. He kicks to Grant. The tray. Bridges with the board. Hornets trail by 15. Here's Ball, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
And that one is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Rozier against Johnson. Stolen by Grant. Inside, here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. Back to Ball. Off the left rim and out. Suns leading by 17. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Rozier. And the Hornets miss again. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Grant outside. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hayward with the ball. Harrell the pass to Ball. Bridges outside. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bridges has got 11 in the second half.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
To the paint, here's Grant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. On defense, Charlotte down by 15. Ayton trying to break free. And the basket by Johnson.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Bridges passes to Rozier, and Grant sends it back. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Ayton, the pass to Grant, and stolen by Harrell. Ball against Rozier. There's the double team with Grant. From the baseline, Hayward can't hit. Phoenix leading by 15. There's the feed to Johnson. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Harrell finds Ball. He takes it in, and Grant sends it back. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
2 points. That one goes. Grant's got 45 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Ball kicks to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges has got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Johnson. Stolen by Ball.